What's going on, YouTube fam? It's your boy Tony 2 times, and we back with another episode of Hood Tales, man. Before I start, be sure to tap that like button. It's free. It helps get the video out there. Definitely watch this video to the end to hear the full story and all the details in the case. For my day one fam, y'all already know it's all love. Thanks for tuning back into another episode. If you're new to the channel and you feeling the content, feel free to subscribe. Definitely hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we drop a new video. Oh yeah, feel free to share the channel with your peoples. Everybody is welcome. With that being said, let's get right into the story. For a lot of people, once you reach a certain age, have already ran the streets and had your fun out here with the opposite sex, you start wanting something a little bit more solid and real. When we first meet someone we are interested in, through all the conversations, hugs, smiles, and kisses, most of the time we keep things on the surface so we won't scare them away. We might ask small things like, do you have kids? If not, do you want any? What you want for your future? Do you see yourself married, or are you ready to be in a serious relationship? But for some, they refuse to ask about a person's past or who they dealt with before them. I know for men, it might be an ego thing. Like, I'm not worried about no other dude before me because I'm him. After a minute, she will forget all about bro. While that might be true, that doesn't mean bro will forget about her. Some breakups hurt. And while you should be able to just move on if somebody tells you they are done, we have seen that's not always the case. Whether an ex keeps hitting your phone, hoping you reconsider. If that doesn't work, some go through family members they might have built the bond with, or even go as far as pulling up to your house. All those things are red flags. But once you move on, for some, that pain of that breakup becomes anger. Your new partner might not know what type of person you were dealing with, or if they are ready to crash out. Did it end on bad terms? And unfortunately, even though it's not their fault, in some situations, they become a target of somebody's hurt and anger. And on this episode of Hood Tales, we'll be taking it right outside of Orlando to Lake Mary, Florida, to discuss the case of a man whose girlfriend tried to warn him her ex-boyfriend was making threats, but it was too late. Back in 2024, 32-year-old Laran Cosby was navigating life in the Sunshine State. Nicknamed Peanut by family and friends, he was known for always keeping a smile on his face no matter the situation. Always being there for his peoples, making sure everybody was straight. Joking, keeping them in good spirits. Popular around his way, everybody knew Peanut, including the young ladies. He had found himself dating, but when he met one young lady, they hit it off right away. We will call her Jasmine for the sake of the story. The two matched each other's energy. Laran liked to have fun, live life, and so did she. They would hang out, knowing some mutual people. It was all love. Around about the summer of 2024, him and Jasmine decided to lock in and make the relationship official. Things were going smooth. Jasmine would often visit Laran's apartment in Lake Mary, or he would pull up at her place. But Jasmine had some baggage, an ex-boyfriend who didn't want to let her go. He was at the time 26-year-old Nathaniel Bradshaw. Even though Jasmine was clear to Nathaniel that the relationship was over, he wasn't going for it. He would still hit her phone, track her movements through social media or close associates, and telling her they should give a relationship another try. And once he heard she was in another relationship with Laran, his pleading for another chance turned into anger. It's not clear if the two men knew each other, but Nathaniel was doing his homework on his ex-girlfriend's new man. He found out where he stayed at, who he hung with. Laran was hearing all this, but he paid it no mind, thinking Nathaniel was bluffing, and just mad Jasmine moved on. On September 18th, 2024, it was a normal day for Laran. As the day turned into night, he was chilling at home in the Sun Lake Apartments. Jasmine was at her house, but on her end, Nathaniel had started back geeking again, contacting her about her new relationship, telling her, you better break up with bro or you gonna be the reason he loses his life. She told her ex to chill, he was being crazy, but she soon realized Nathaniel wasn't playing. When he told her, I'm getting in the car right now, heading over to his apartment since you think it's a game. Now Jasmine was scared. She attempted to call Laran, but he didn't answer the phone. Desperate to warn her boyfriend about the threats, she called a few friends to see could they give her a ride to his place. But at the apartments, police had already been called by neighbors who heard shots fired. When local police pulled up to the scene, a witness told them they heard two men going back and forth before the shots went off. As police walked up the stairs, they found the man laying in front of one of the units, suffering from a single gunshot wound. By this time, Jasmine had pulled up to a chaotic scene. Police tried to stop the woman, who was yelling and screaming as she was asking what happened and at what apartment. Police told her the tragic news. A man was found laying outside his apartment, shot, and unfortunately, he didn't survive his injuries. Devastated, she blurted out, "He did it. I tried to warn him," telling police her ex-boyfriend Nathaniel had contacted her earlier and told her he was going to pull up on Laran and take his life. She explained all the threats and told police where Nathaniel lived at and also what kind of car he drove. As police alerted other counties, a bolo was put out for Nathaniel's Mustang. A helicopter located the vehicle close to his home in Sanford, Florida. As the vehicle was pulled over, Nathaniel gave up without a fight. And with witness statements, cell phone records, he was charged with first-degree premeditated hit. The community was hurt. Peanut lost his life over a relationship, as him and Jasmine were only together for a few months. Nathaniel never admitted to the shooting, and this case hasn't made its way to trial yet. He is innocent until proven otherwise. Rest in peace to Laran. I send my prayers and condolences to his family. It's always terrible when a person doesn't go out looking for trouble. In this situation, trouble literally showed up at his front door. If the allegations against Nathaniel are true, that's crazy. I get being hurt, but I will never understand throwing your life away over a woman who clearly doesn't want you no more. Even worse than that, taking out your pain on the next man who only was doing what a man is supposed to do. But I want to end this one with a question. Have you ever found yourself either dating or in a relationship with a person with an ex who just wouldn't let go or was acting like they wanted to crash out? If so, how did you deal with the situation? Let me know in the comments. And remember, we gotta succeed, not to fail, so we won't be just another hood tale. Yeah, man, super crazy story. Rest in peace, that man. I send my prayers and condolences to his family. But I ain't gonna talk too much more about this one. Y'all leave it in the comments. I appreciate you if you made it to the end. Y'all already know it's all love, fam. That's another episode of Hood Tales. It's your boy Tony 2 times. I'm out.